everyone, this is Creating Grin. Thank you for joining us as we play Dungeons & Dragons, the 5th edition, around Ye Olde Table, throwing dice, telling stories, and creating legacies. With me, as always, the Crit Crew. To my left we have...
I'm Bryan. I play Aimon Drevin, the aquatic half-elf Bardadin. And, Aimon's a little annoyed that he got super scorched. But otherwise, he's curious to see how things go in multiple aspects.
And I'm Jason. I'm playing Nox, a changeling rogue. I did not get scorched, but now I have entered Blade Vision. So
activate Blade Vision.
Now we'll see how I can see without eyes.
You like Daredevil?
I'm
Smash Knuckle.
playing Ilias Idlewind, an Air Genasi druid, who also does not know what happened with the scorching, but is having a great time overall.
I am Maria, and I'm playing Rilda, Barseeker, the Drow Ranger, and I'm just really impressed at how well my darling love handles fire. On purpose, definitely not on accident.
Absolutely. I'm Ashley. I'm playing Runa, the Tabaxi Cleric, and if you guys can't handle the heat, get back in the water.
There you go.
I don't know if the water helps.
The water elementals.
The magic.
Yeah, giants.
Cleric? Is that
Wait,
fire
a giant
cleric?
octopus?
Fire Cleric.
Fire Cleric.
And I'm Eric, and I have the privilege of being the Grin Master for this chapter of our tale. So, quick recap. There was fire.
Yes.
Creatures were beaten.
No
They had
brimstone.
fallen into the cavern after kind of taking the Goonies way into this pathway. They're trying to slip into a fortress that the Empress has and is refortifying to rescue Tennant's wife. They encountered water elemental creatures. They encountered a gelatinous cube, and they cast fireball thanks to the wild magic. Thank you, wild magic. They had dealt with those situations, kind of healed up a little bit that needed to be at least Tennant anyway, a little bit. He is on crutch or staff, limping along as the party has come to the next, I guess, phase of this dungeon crawl through the Catacombs, trying to get to the wife of Tennant. So, what you see before you, if you want to go ahead and change our map over, is the next section. So as described before, you have, or you see in front of you kind of pockets of, or a pocket, and there's pathways to the left, to the right, there's mushrooms in front of you, and strange looking plant-like things that seem to be kind of emanating this subtle either gas or mist or something out of their I guess it would be like their leaves that are almost like cone shaped. They kind of come up and twist around, and then they have like a hollowed cone shape.
Is it like noxious smelling?
It does smell a little like...
Putrid?
No, I don't want to say putrid. Very earthy down here.
Oh, this is my kind of place.
A little must, maybe musky smells here and there. Slight sulfuric smells you might get.
Sorry. Let's not start that here, please.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yes. When I see that the space is opening up, I'd probably have a signal to kind of stop, and I'd want to probably just kind of walk forward.
Is there any bioluminescent stuff down here? Or?
There is not.
Okay.
It's just
It's
black.
just dark.
All you get is blade vision.
I get Blade Vision.
There's still the light is
He's
back
now
on.
using
Correct.
sonar.
And I'm pretty sure it reflects. I think I have it reflecting still on Elias' token. Oh man, you should not have moved that.
Wrong mouse.
Wrong. Yes.
Yeah, wrong mouse click button.
And I'll kind of walk up to this gateway looking thing and see what I can see. I'm gonna avoid touching woody guy over here.
Just give it a big sniff.
As you begin to draw the square, probably like a 5 feet gap between you and that plant, it begins to kind of lean towards you. If you want to proceed to where you currently are, you can. If not, I'll let you back up for free before I...
Before he kills you.
Yeah.
It just
If I noticed it moving towards me, I would have at least had pause.
You do, and you'll take pause. You also will hear something faintly off to your left, coming down the left pathway, and I'm pretty sure Runa can see something in the shadows in this little nook or cranny.
It'd be
Yeah,
very difficult.
I'm
That, like, big mushroom?
gonna pull out my bow. Knock an arrow.
Yeah, I've had my bow's
Be ready
definitely
to just-
out.
The object or thing that you see appears to be like a floating kind of mass of shadow or something,
Something.
and it has kind of these undulating, almost like jellyfish-like tentacles kind of dangling below it. But it could be light play as far as like what it actually looks like. It's just kind of what you visually see.
I want to kind of glance behind me at Runa and be like, fire an arrow. Okay. I was going to say right or left, but left it is.
Left it is.
Be very careful of what you do, is what Tennis is going to whisper. Things could be explosive down here.
You're moving down to the left.
Yeah, I think I'll be like,
Watch it, there's a thing.
I'm going to get out of your way, darling.
I would
And-
definitely require some sort of stealth check at this point to make sure
Sure.
you do not alarm anything that would be in the vicinity.
Do you think
Unless
we-
you don't care.
What up? Runa here! Stealth check. That was eventful. That is a 26.
You are definitely moving very quietly. Is your past perception higher than a 16 by chance?
Yes, it is a 17.
Okay, deeper down, somewhere into the recesses of the darkness, you hear what sounds like chaotic chorus of laughter. It's very faint, but it's very ominous at your
That is worse
as
than
if
terror.
1,000 different forms of laughter were convoluting and echoing.
I can feel it in my body. Stop! Creepy weirdo!
Not okay.
Maria's uncomfortable now.
Red card, red card, red card.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look back and kind of signal somebody, like, somebody please come with me, but be quiet.
I am right behind her.
Okay,
Obviously, I got my boo.
I'm gonna cast, go ahead and just cast Pass without a trace. I have that right.
So you move up to there.
So anybody within 30 feet has extra 10. And I will roll for wild magic. Oh my gosh. It's a 6.
Okay. So while this is all taking place, go ahead and roll me a d8. The creature also kind of floats out 10 feet, so you can move it 10 feet. In
So
where the
much for
circle
stealth.
is.
A 5.
Randomly select somebody that is nearby.
Yay. Not yay.
It can be anybody
Roll a
that you
d6.
can
Yeah, I was gonna
see.
say, roll,
Can I-
roll a
Roll that?
d6?
Can I hit the guy ambling towards me?
Do 1, 2, 3,
No.
4, 5.
5.
That's Tennant.
Tennant. Oh my god.
You feel this kind of burning, itching sensation in your hand, and immediately turn and look to Tennant, and you just instincts is like you hold your hands out, and then Tennant gets hit, and then he starts to levitate and fly off the ground. You've now cast Fly on Tennant, which is not a bad thing.
No.
Well, I'm glad your leg is, you're going to take a little less pressure. I did that on purpose.
Of course you did, my love. Of
It was very
course.
quiet as well, because I was
So
hiding.
is
Yes.
pass without a trace successful?
It does.
Okay.
It does trigger successfully. Yes. So
Okay.
pass without a trace is in play. This creature has drifted out and was almost on this kind of like sensory path to where you were until you cast pass without a trace, and now you just hear this kind of clicking of what sounds like a bird beak or something. As you get a better visual to see, it's just this massive like brain that has a kind of like an eagle's beak coming out of it, and these jellyfish like tendrils just kind of like very slowly undulating, and there's like sharp, wicked looking barbs at the very end of these tentacles. But with that being said, you now hear a reply later, or deeper, or somewhere else in the recesses. Not to mention the cacophony of laughs that are like very faint.
Okay, I'm going to spoop around quietly. Try not to hit too many things. And when I'm in view, I'm just gonna knock an arrow.
Okay.
And send a signal to Runa. Be like, same time. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna squeaky up a little forward then.
Stealth it up.
Come in.
Try not to
here,
tip the
or you wanting to go a little further in?
Whatever gets me enough of a line of shot. I don't think there will.
It
so.
does currently have some type of cover, as it should be behind like a pillar or a post. It's got to be like, I know. You're like wanted. You can curve your arrows around corners.
Right. I can't do that, but I'm gonna act like I can.
Just flip your bow in a certain way, and the arrow will curve.
It's a curveball. So yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and knock an arrow and shoot it at this thing.
Are you both doing it at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it. Tennant is going to whisper to the group that is around him as he's levitating or flying currently, and he's going to say, I do remember that there were creatures called Grell down here, and that sounds like it could be them, is what he will say. Now go ahead and take your shots.
Can he
Oh,
move
Bryan.
on his own with fly, or is he just levitating?
No, he can. It looks like he can fly, because she
Okay.
cast fly for like a minute, I think
Otherwise,
is
I
what
was
it
gonna
is.
like balloon him.
It would get a little
with the
rope.
quarterstaff.
Oh, I got you. Just like pull him along. No, he can fly
Okay.
for I think another little less than a minute now.
I got an
Until he
18 to
hits the
hit.
ground.
Okay.
An 18, a 28, and a 29.
All will hit.
I guess I should roll my second attack too. So that first one is 12 damage for me.
Okay.
And the second one is a 23 to hit.
It does.
So that is 15 more damage.
Okay.
I should still be concentrating, I believe. Nope, I'm concentrating on what's it called? On the other one.
That's what I
Yes. And then I'd like to like step behind cover. If you'll let me move. It's up
Sure.
to you.
49
Like,
points
into
of
the
damage.
cove.
All together.
Yes.
So here's what happens.
far into
Each of
the
you
cove?
simultaneously fire your first arrow. It's going to sink, but both the arrows damage, I'm pretty sure combined, are not going to outright kill it. It does drift to the ground, but it lets out a god-awful screech, like an eagle kind of cry. But the other arrows will just pummel it down till it just kind of hits the ground. But now you can hear more like communicating with the clicks of their kind of beaks.
This one is dead.
And then there's more screeching after it lies out, or it rings out with its like screech of pain or death. And they're like click, 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 click.
3 more arrows.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready an arrow as well for any visible additional baddies. But I might signal to everybody like, get down, get ready. Like, it sounds like war's coming. I'm sure you guys
So
can
that
hear
all
this.
happened. What does the rest of the party wish to do?
We're told to wait.
Do we want
I was a little
to
late
move
for
forward?
wait.
We'll see.
I'm also going to say that now that Tennant is kind of got a better visual and I rolled, he's now also going to warn you about the plant life, saying that they are
living.
toxic. They will spray you with some sort of toxic
No, they're
fumes.
toxic. They lie to
The
you.
weird cone ones or the
Gaslight you.
The weird cone ones.
Okay.
Promise promotions that never come.
Can we tell which
Direction?
area? Yeah, like direction the other clicking is.
Left and right.
Cool.
It almost sounds like it's in stereo around you.
All around as it echoes
Awesome.
off of all the chambers.
Um,
That's very faint and deep.
I'm gonna go like right here.
You're going.
Okay, butthead.
Are we grouped again?
Yeah, it happens. You said you're going there?
One up.
One up.
Yeah, right there.
Just gonna shove the wall aside.
Him.
It's a hex base.
Wow.
It's a damn hex base.
Oh, my bad. I'm gonna hex space again. I'm just gonna make that.
Octagons for me.
Okay, so you move there. And what is everybody else doing?
I'm gonna move forward a bit.
Sure.
I'm gonna ready a spell.
Nox, what do you?
What are you ready? A spell.
Just a spell.
Just a
One.
random.
One spell.
Probably guiding bolt.
Okay.
Where? We go.
That way.
Okay. I'm just gonna head up towards the middle.
Right in plain sight.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, I also still have spirit guardians up,
Oh,
so if those are creatures, theoretically, when their turn starts, my spirit guardians would attack them.
So
which
Tennant
might be
is
good.
going to fly and kind of glide, and he's going to go follow kind of where Nox and Elias are. And then he'll kind of ready himself for his spell to fade, because I'm sure it's pretty close to fading, and then he'll brace himself and kind of use the staff to continue walking.
I'm gonna whisper to Runa. That seemed really like it wasn't too bad, but I think he's called his friends.
Me too.
Should we try and get a heads up on him and sneak forward?
Yeah, I vote we take as many out by surprise as we can.
I love this. Should we get Nox? He seems surprisey-like.
I'm gonna look behind me and be like, they're going the other way.
After that conversation, Rilda, you were in a spot with your passive perception way down that hallway. Another one is just kind of drifting towards Nox down that way.
Huh?
Should be down
I
there.
was gonna say. Give us someone who has vision. Okay. There we go.
So then, once I notice them, I'd like kind of lower myself below this giant mushroom and like be like,
To the mushroom?
no, I'm like signaling to Runa
Okay. And then
that
the
like I see one. You can
Uh,
maybe get it.
as you finish that, there's these tiny little squinty eyes that go and blink at you.
Kick it.
And then there's this
then
awful
Start
like it lets
screaming.
off an alarm for real.
Yeah.
As these other mushrooms all kind of get together and start in a chorus of screams,
Told you to kick it.
and they begin to scream.
I understand now.
There is a large eruption of many things that have heard it.
Goody.
What the hell, man?
I mean, I was already standing in front of him, so
We were told not to trust the mushrooms.
I didn't know they were gonna wake up and yell.
What did you think they were gonna
Poison me if I ate them,
do?
like normal deadly mushrooms do.
No, these are even more toxic.
Deadly and evil.
These are toxic in an emotional way.
Okay, so
It's going to be time for an initiative.
What? Initiative?
Who
my
would've
bad.
thunk?
Ooh, spicy. Can I free action stomp the shit out of this mushroom now?
I told you to kick it.
I will next time.
All right, I'm on. What is your initiative?
17.
17. Okay, let's see. Rilda, what is your initiative?
27.
That's good.
Natural 20.
Runa, what do you have?
19.
And what about Nox?
18.
And Elias.
5.
Solid.
Solid.
Yep. We think nothing different should have happened.
Okay, I think now we're going to switch over to some cooler music that represents our current status of combat.
Our stages of death. We're winding. We're circling the drain.
It's just some mushrooms.
From that giggle he just did, I don't think that's what it is.
We'll deal with the giggles later.
Okay, so Rilda, you are up with Runa on deck.
Okay, I am gonna step out from cover and try and get line of sight on old boy, creepy crawly brain man. 2, 3. I'm gonna try and avoid that guy. Can you? I can't see behind.
So that's 3, 4, 5. So that's 25 feet. We'll get you right there.
That's good. That's enough. I think that's enough range. Can you measure? Can someone measure?
You plenty of
You got
room.
plenty of
Okay.
Yeah, and I get an extra 10 feet if I need it. So, let me see. I'm gonna fire my 3 shots at that guy. Unless I've noticed any other things pop out of the woodwork
Currently
after
no.
the call.
Stonework.
Yeah, stonework. Dread ambusher, where are you? Here we go. So. 24 on the first one.
Does. Let's see.
26 on the second one.
Yep.
And 19 on the third.
All 3 with it.
Okay. And then extra, so I do 2d8 for the first. Oh, goody. So 16, 25, and then 2d8 for the third. Ooh, okay. 16, 20. Oh god. 20 points on the second, or the third shot, and the first 2 were 16 and 9. 25.
So
20 and 25.
Full 40.
45 total, yes. Sorry. Had to remember. And I will...
So as the arrows sink in, they'll hit vital parts. It starts to slump to the floor. It doesn't completely die, but you can see that it's like flying at half or floating at half. It's what it was. It's kind of dragging its tentacles.
Okay. They don't seem too hardy, I'll say. And then that was 25, so 35, 40,
It's 30,
35, 40. There we go. I'll just
Oh,
tuck
man.
back in there.
Where the other one was at originally.
Yes.
So there's
Okay.
a dead one just on the
Laying
ground.
on the
Perfect.
ground. Perfect, yeah.
I'm gonna spit on him. And that's it. Actually, nope, that's not it. I will go ahead and bonus action cast Hunter's Mark and drop pass again. And Hunter's Mark that guy for now.
Okay. That'll bring us to...
I'm gonna step out like 5 feet or so. And shoot at it. I'm just gonna do 1 arrow at a time for now. The first one's a 27 to hit.
It does.
So that is 15 points of damage.
And how do you want it to fall?
I want to go like right above where its little beak is.
Sure.
Hopefully, maybe where it's like trying to open its beak and it just like pins it open.
I like it.
It starts to chatter and it's like,
And
nope.
it will down to the ground.
I am going
I can
to
move it, thankfully.
sneak or walk slowly forward to that kind of larger opening way and see if I can see any others anywhere in the vicinity.
So where exactly are you going?
To like right there-ish. Yep.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet total. In this direction. I'm against the wall.
It's all clear down that way.
I'm going to use my cat's agility to do another 20 feet of sneaking.
Using the wall, kind of going across the wall.
Except avoiding that nice little mushroom at the end that
Yeah.
probably wants to poison me.
Maybe.
So that in 5, 10, 15, 20, out to like here-ish.
Oh.
Not really in the middle, but they're on the wall.
Right.
You can put this. Yep, you got one. Okay.
Just reusing the.
I got a 7 on the wild magic chart because I rolled a 3.
Go and roll me a d8.
That was a 7.
Oh, 7. Got it.
She rolled a 3.
She rolled a 3.
Yeah, I rolled a
and
3, so
rolled
then I just
Okay.
went ahead.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Good. Oh, delayed. So
Delayed
my
fireball
other 2
on
arrows are
Scotch.
going into that guy.
Story of my life.
First one is a 27 to hit.
It does.
That will be 7 plus 7 is 14. Plus 7 is 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the third and final arrow is a 30 to hit.
Does.
And reroll that. 3 plus 7 is 10. Plus 4, 14 points of damage.
Okay. This one's still viable, but wounded pretty good. Any other shenanigans?
No, not this time.
Nox, you are up.
I'm gonna just sneak through that passageway. So, stuff my way through.
Okay.
Hopscotch. Oh boy. A boop. A boop. This one?
Yeah. So 32 to stealth my way
Oh,
around.
yeah.
That should be
That's
anything.
25.
Well, if
I'm stealthing, so it's probably
so
15 feet.
half
Oh,
speed.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's about.
I don't know if I can see anything or not.
I would say, like, you feel an urge to not go any further, as if something is kind of guiding you, and you will hear to your left is what you hear.
I will hold the rest of my turn.
All right, then
Take
bring
the
us to
sword out.
I'm on.
I can't help it if they ran into your sword. That's not your fault.
Well, let's see. So I can't really go straight unless I jump over that.
You can, if you'd like to.
Step on the mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Use it as a stool.
Ha.
Toad's stew.
Ha ha.
I will attempt that, and this is going to turn out very, very poorly.
Can't
I'm going
wait.
to try and get over the wall by using the mushroom to get up and over and avoiding this stupid plant thing.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics.
This is going to go very, very poorly. Can I use acrobatics?
What are you thinking, man? Don't do this.
Is that
It's a 6 total. So
2 broken legs in the
As
party?
you go
guys?
to
10,
springboard off the
15.
mushroom,
I collapse.
the mushroom is just going to into the ground, and you hit the wall.
'Cause it's mostly
And then
water.
there's this of something that erupts from the plant that you begin to need a wisdom saving throw for.
Oh, which I'm fantastic at wisdom saves.
I don't think I believe you.
Yeah, no. I have a plus 0 to wisdom saves. And that's a 3.
Okay. You kind of shake your head a little bit because you slammed into this kind of half wall or whatever,
That didn't turn out well.
coughing and hacking a little bit. Is there anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna get up and try and climb my way up and over the
Sure.
wall now.
Sure.
So does that require anything additional?
It's literally like half speed to stand and half speed to hurtle.
Uh,
The wall.
Could have just.
You're like on
stepped
top of the
over.
wall, wiggling down right now.
Yeah, that will. I think that'll end my turn.
Okay.
Yes,
Good show. Good show.
You just look to the side and there's a monster.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, well. Fancy meeting you there.
Come here often?
Hello there. It is within 15 feet, so when it starts to
So
turn,
as you look, you see a beautiful elven female kind of floating in this flowing gown.
Ah.
So the unfortunate thing for it
Yeah.
is when you cast Spirit Guardians, you designate who you don't want it to attack.
Right.
I wouldn't have designated
Okay.
her.
Okay.
Like, because I literally designated only us.
Right.
So that could
It
be
will fail
interesting.
its check as the visage or the elven floating female is like, please help. as your spirit guardians go to town on it.
I mean, it wouldn't
I'll
occur
pray
until
for
its
you.
turn. I don't know if it's turn, but yeah.
It is its turn
Okay.
next.
Thoughts and prayers, bruh. Thoughts and prayers. T's and P's.
Alright, well, that's 1, 7, 8, 13 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
In the name of Jesus.
Why is what you hear as she seems very, like, defensive and just begging for help.
Is this what Nox looks like when he's not transformed? Just brainstem. Yes.
Alright, yeah,
It is now going to flee.
Run right into the arms of Nox.
Floating in that direction.
Very good.
Actually, I gotta back it up a little bit.
Take it back now, y'all.
Yeah, because he just basically
Not
dashes,
real smooth.
getting that far. That'll end its turn. This Tennant is going to move half his speed. And then is going to kind of quickly assess the situation and is going to dash. 15, put himself right there. You can't really see into the darkness, but that'll end his turn as it is not Ilias's turn.
What can I see?
What you see is what you got currently. The wall's blocking your vision.
So the great area.
Well, I'm gonna start moving down the tunnel.
And you get to there and you can see the creature as now, Nox, if you had your held action, you can see this creature now illuminated by the light. And it literally looks like a large brain that's kind of like undulating. And I said the front of it looks like an eagle's beak.
Beagle's beak.
It looks really rough.
I'm good right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna guiding bolt it.
Yeah, I don't see an elven princess or anything. I just
You
see
do
the
not.
brain.
You
Okay.
currently
Yeah,
it
some
looks like a
mushrooms.
floating brain with jellyfish-like tentacles and a beak.
I don't love the barbs on the end of this thing.
I can't wait to
Does
see.
an 11 hit?
It does.
Yes!
Nice.
No, I lied. I'm sorry. Just misses.
Mother!
Wrong creature.
That
That was a previous creature. It was the ooze or the gelatinous cube.
You're gelatinous.
How far away is it from me? Just stab it.
25.
Ah, too far. Just stand there.
Okay.
I'm mad about it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Rilda, you're up.
Oh, snap. Okay. I'm gonna step out of my pocket there. And go towards Runa.
15 feet to get behind you.
Yeah. And then I'll probably go. I'm trying to see if I can see if there's any baddies left. So 20, 25. I have line of sight on that fellow now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take my hunter's bird. I'll be like, hey babe, watch this. I'm gonna take 2 shots at him.
All
I
right.
hope you miss.
How dare you? It's gonna be very hard for me to miss.
I know.
Wow. I rolled 2 19s, so plus 15.
Both of which will hit.
34 points, or 34 to hit. Oh, yeah. So 16, 17 on the first one.
Yep.
And 15, or 13, 17 on the second one.
That will definitely give you the opportunity to tell us how you want to do that.
I will definitely be like, hey babe, watch this, and I'm gonna get on one knee and get real flourishy with it, like with my arrow, like whoosh, just like so slow motion, but still fast. And it'll shoot just like, I hope it has enough force to slam it into like this, back into this mushroom or something. Like,
Sure, absolutely.
yeah, get on the ground. Absolutely. I'm sorry, I moved the whole world, you guys.
I shook the entire tunnel.
Yeah.
And yes.
The things I'm doing to you later.
Mm.
If we make it through this alive. Probably be having a bath and sleeping.
And then I guess what I would love to do, if you let me, is try and like look and see if I can see any other or hear any other enmity.
I feel with your passive, you're pretty sure that this area that you've kind of explored into seems relatively quiet, but you are definitely hearing other things beyond that stone archway.
Okay.
You feel pretty safe.
I did 25, so I only
That
have
will
5
end the
more feet.
official combat.
Oh, okay.
As you are looking around, and when you happen to see maybe behind you, you still feel as if you see some sort of undead creature. As you two ladies being Runa
Yes,
and
Runa.
Rilda will see kind of
Well,
this
what
crazed
do you
look
do?
in his
Yeah.
eyes.
Like stumble
What are you
back.
doing? They're going to get us, fool! Shoot! Is what you'll hear the old man say.
Aimon is fairly smart at times. He has his dumb moments. He had heard from Tennant that those things will poison you.
Sure.
Realizes he got a puff of something from
Sure.
it. So let's see. We're gonna play evens and odds.
Sure.
We're gonna see. So even.
For God's sakes, is what you'll hear, and you feel your arm starting to move towards your weapon subconsciously.
So even I will realize, hey, I can probably nullify this.
Sure.
Odds, I'm going to attack.
Sure.
So we will see what happens.
I like it.
Evens. So I realize that I can probably nullify this.
But now you got to contend with the old man who's somehow seemingly manipulating your arm to pull for your weapon.
So he's got one arm. I'm going to use my other arm.
To grapple your arm?
No, to
I'm kicking my ass.
smack myself across the face.
Sure.
Cute.
Casting Lay on Hands, dumping 5 points
That's cute.
to nullify a poison or toxic effect.
Awesome.
Take care of that
Awesome.
hand, Ash.
Awesome. Yeah, right? Then that will shake off the
So I can,
effect.
yeah, you can 5 HP to either cure a disease or neutralize a
I
poison.
love it. Good idea. Good. So you will snap too as your vision kind of goes from obscure and blurry to focused, seeing 2 people that you are friendly with in front of you. Oh, it's just them. My apologies. Is what the old man say.
You fool. Thank you, Delayth. Smack him for me.
Did Aimon just smack himself in the face?
I'm into it a little bit.
And heal. It's like a slap heal.
It was a slap and
Usually
a
when
heel.
I slap people, it hurts, but
Healing
apparently,
slap.
yeah, it's a new thing he learned. Apparently,
It's like watching little sparks.
can you pray for that kind of thing?
Maybe? We'll have to try it out later.
You can smack me around later, and that's fine.
Okay. Those plants are definitely toxic.
I told you. So you'll hear holler from Tennant.
Oh, no, I was the first one to scream. Stay away from them. Whatever you do.
So Tennant's going to start kind of crawling in that direction. He's going to poke at the first kind of grell that he encounters.
Do they have anything that is? Could we get some samples or some crazy? I don't know. Is there anything of value off of these brain things?
Doesn't really necessarily appear of monetary value, but having maybe some of the barbs could be worth something, or depending on how you could part it out, depending on what alchemists might experiment and use things.
Maybe we can come back for these. I'm gonna head up towards. But there's an 8th version of Monopoly.
Big business game.
Uh,
Undisclosed big business game.
yeah.
I will go up to the archway. I'm gonna kind of look back at Runa and say, I'm pretty sure that this is just the beginning. So I think if we go through that doorway up there, we're gonna find more friend
You want to go up that way, and we
Which
can
way do
each
you
like turn down a side. You know, I'll look left, you look right.
Yeah, like I go up to the long
Yeah.
one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going this
I'll
Yes.
just
way
stroll
down.
straight up to that archway.
Alright, so
Oh, come on, legs.
you can go one more actually. And then Elish, you said you're walking this way down to the archway.
Yeah, you don't have to count the squares at this
Yeah,
point.
it's
You
free.
can just kind of like
For
You
you.
should
Drift
maybe in
away
that
when we go.
doorway.
Alright, so you're going down there, maybe. I'm
This is
trying
you,
to-
right? I'm gonna go to this door,
They-
head towards here.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put her there?
Yeah, well, I was getting like, I guess it was trying to think I was going through
A
a
wall.
wall, so it said the attempted action is not possible.
Yep, I got the dynamic lighting
Hang on.
put on.
This is pretty cool, by the way. Thank you.
I gotta move.
It took a lot of work.
It's pretty
Remember
freaking
doing this in
cool.
the sewers?
Huh?
Remember when we were doing this in the
Oh,
sewers?
Alright, and then Nox, what are you gonna do?
Coming up here too.
It also shows you what you have visual on too,
It
because
does.
it shows you your line of sight, which I like a lot too, as a long range player.
And I think it should show like a shadowy buffer of
Then
what
move
you've
me
seen
up, too.
too.
Oh, nice.
I mean, possibly. I don't know.
I know there's lots of colors.
There's so many colors. So many
Just
colors.
remember your color and what you get to see.
I just know I'm the farthest away.
Purple is you,
Where
and
to?
green is Imon, and red is Bruno.
You want to go behind, or are you going
Yeah.
towards the middle one?
Well, if I see them going towards the middle one, I'll go towards that far one with her.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to quietly peek around to see stages of or signs of life or whatever, and I'll also, I'll have my bow out and ready to rock if I see any stuff that notices me.
Okay,
Roll stealth.
so that'll open up to see what you see. You guys should start being able to see a lot of stuff.
I will move up as well. I think I'm there-ish.
And where's
And
Tennant going?
Is Tennant coming up with us?
I'll get him. Oh, you got him? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's kind of lagging behind.
He's down now, right? Is he off the? He's not.
Yeah,
flying?
he's no longer flying. That kind of ended a few moments ago or a moment ago. So Rilda and Runa can kind of see into the next cavern. There's two stone archways that lead elsewhere or deeper that you can see as large rock formations that kind of form a bit of a divide, maybe in the center of this next kind of cavern that you're kind of peeking into. Towards Ilias, when you move, you can see that rock formation I had talked about, and there's a pathway that goes off to your right that would lead kind of in a, what would that be, eastern direction? Because I know our compass is all whacked.
West.
North
West.
is up that way.
Yeah, so
West
that
is
would
Oh,
be
north.
so. Yeah, so it'd be yep. Okay. So
And they
let's-
don't see anything.
I was gonna say, do we see anything down the long hallway
Which long hallway are you
Like,
referring to?
Out through here.
and up this way?
Like if you step to the archway and look through, you can see where it goes up to that eastern, northeastern direction, or southeastern direction, I guess is how it would be for you. And it seems to divide. The pathway splits again, left and right path potentially. And I would say, really, you definitely can see that.
Yeah. If I don't see any signs of like life immediately, I'd go ahead and step through.
The laughing sound is very ominous and louder, emanating from the archway that would be to your left. So if you're like going through that archway, the one immediately to your left, yep, that's where you're hearing a lot of that crazy ass laughter.
Yikes. You're hearing this too, right?
Runa, I'm assuming
Yep,
you're
yep.
following.
Yep. I got my 3 arrows out, knocked and ready to go.
Usually laughter makes me happy, but this is not the same normal thing about laughter.
This is freaky.
Yeah.
It's like a small child on drugs.
Tennant has never experienced that kind of laughter. He's going to say he has... He has
joyful when he does
it. He's like, yes.
he has no idea what it is. He's never encountered anything like that. Because I rolled a nature and he's not sure. The other is the grell he's encountered. He believes we want to go towards the eastern direction. If he remembers correctly, it's one of the 2 pathways up towards in that direction. But It depends on how greedy and dungeon delvy you guys want to get. There could be some things down here. You already know that there's been other people down here. You've seen some signs. Obviously, the gelatinous cube spilled forth a feed. It's just up to you guys on how exploratory you want to be.
Can I roll a history check?
To do...
Because I want to know whether or not this laughter reminds me of the Red Cap's laughters.
Oh, yeah, sure. Make it a nature. Make it a nature. Yeah.
Because I was just thinking about that when you brought up the gelatinous cube, spilling that out.
Can
nature.
I also roll nature?
Sure.
So 16.
Okay.
Because I remember they sounded really creepy as well.
This is a 15.
You both would know that this laughter does not match the laughter that you encountered with the red caps. It literally sounds as if there's like thousands of laughing people in various pockets and locations. Some of which sounds frightened laughter, some of which sounds painful laughter. It's just various of emotions. Ha 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 ha.
LOL. LOL.
Wow.
Ruffle mouth.
Okay.
I vote we take a peek in that doorway.
Which one?
With the laughter.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I might forgo the doorway with the laughter for just a second to see if I see anything in here. Because I'm seeing another door right across the street from me.
Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a street.
It's 25 feet across the street. And just peek in this doorway. Not go in, but just peek in and see if I see... I just don't want anything to catch us unawares or miss any sick-ass piles of treasure that might be hiding in that.
It's just a pile of gold.
Yeah.
Could be.
Probably. Or there's a dragon just waiting.
I wanted to give dungeon delving a shot for you guys.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay. So what you see currently
I really
is...
like forest and dragons, though, you know?
Sure.
Right.
This is a chamber that seems to be divided into two chambers. There's a chamber directly in front of you and one kind of off to the left. They seem to be bare from what you can tell. There's just like what looks like a small kind of cluster of rocks that kind of has a little bit of bubbling water that are pulling in these various kind of like cone shape stalagmites.
Do I notice any like old bedrolls or any weird things that may have been signs of camps or anything like that?
Not from this current position.
Okay. For the most part, I'm gonna just kind of
take a peek in just to double check.
Yeah. I'm gonna glance behind me like I'm going in. I don't want to go through, but I'll go over.
Root of the laughter seems to be coming from that archway, getting a little bit louder.
Oh gosh. Be careful.
I'll probably be on not in the middle of it while I'm waiting for a signal from her for a couple seconds.
Sure.
And
A little bit further back.
when she comes back, then I'll open into the...
If you step to that current position where he's put you...
Kind of.
Yes, I will do that after she does the exploring.
You may be able to see, I just revealed something. Does it show up on your screen?
No.
Okay.
I don't see anything.
Well, then
on
you can't see it currently. But you definitely can hear its very loud, scary laughter.
I'm looking at this rock formation. I'm really just checking for somebody that might jump out of this room and scare us.
Sure. Go ahead and put your token.
It's right. I'm right here. I'm just looking.
Okay, so you're staying there.
Yeah, just like.
You don't really see too much from your current line of sight, I don't think.
There.
There is something behind the other side of that, you believe you see maybe a body that could have been propped up or something maybe resting on the opposite side of that kind of formation.
What's the party?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a trapdoor.
Follow Rilda in. Just so we're not.
Okay, if another party member is going in, like, for backup, I'm gonna look in the big bad doorway.
You're following.
No move.
Okay, I'm gonna edge forward. Aurelius, thanks.
Doing some little edging.
Edging.
You peek in the doorway. You are going to see.
I'm gonna move up
Now
behind
it
Rita.
is. Please turn around. And then put me in the doorway.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
You're in the doorway. Nox is now in blindness.
He's right. He's
I'm
got my
not
lights.
blind. I've got blade vision.
Blade vision. TM.
I'm gonna wait back here.
I got my blade
I
tingle.
don't know.
When Runa steps in that position there, she is going to be able to see this slimy amalgamation of just mouths and teeth that are just echoing laughter.
I feel like I've been.
Doesn't seem to have noticed you as of yet.
It will.
Okay.
It will.
Okay. That's up to you.
Can't see a whole lot when you're all mouths, are ya?
Making creepy fucking little mouthing noises and that. He's dying.
He's gonna start tasting the wind.
Instead, I can taste you.
Yeah.
Right. No.
Hairball.
So you guys are stepping into that chamber, and like I said, the only thing that you can see real is that what looks like there's something on the opposite side. It's intriguing for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna cautiously approach the body or the object that's back there, you know, kind of having my eye out for traps, and who knows what kind of booby things are in here.
Oh, I can move your token.
When you step back or up 1 square.
Great.
I'm gonna need you to roll something as soon as I find the stats on the
Fine, we'll be back to safety.
Sweet. It's canon now. This is what we do.
We'll use Missouri Jones's whip.
Only if you kiss me again.
Huh? What?
Oh, that's how you activate the whip is a kiss.
Someone,
Oh,
you
that's right.
have to kiss them.
I'm not really into that.
Hey, Ilias is an attracting looking
Person.
sea elf man thing.
I'm not
Man
sea
thing,
elf.
though.
Couldn't remember which elf you were. Air elf thing.
There you go.
But the man thing, that's the weird thing.
We were getting it on with Iwan earlier.
What?
You were saying you said Iwan smacking himself
Oh,
was
yeah.
hot.
That's just a little voyeurism.
Like-
Go
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Trying to find.
There's differences.
Don't necessarily.
I'll kiss your hand. My liege.
I feel like. I mean, before you committed to me, and we are a
I've
beautiful
never
lesbian
had
couple.
friends or lovers before that for 90 years.
I thought you like described yourself as like not like really bi, but just like no preference. You know, like
I didn't realize
I can't
Probably.
remember though
Or was
if
it
that
more
was
like
really a
an
thing.
asexual?
Right.
It may have just been like,
Go ahead and give me a.
oh yes, sexuality.
Sexuality.
Sorry,
Sexuality
we're
scale.
playing a game over here.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. That's what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna see which
No,
side,
thank you.
which side of the scale you
Right.
want.
I'm a flipper.
Well, obviously
I'm
it's
a
my side.
19.
Okay, so it at least involves fur. If it doesn't involve.
So here's how this is
Just
going
a
to
free.
play. Oh,
Oh gosh.
wrong one.
So really just an old cat lady that
Join
finally gets
us
to realize
as
her
we
truth.
join us as we delve into the great mysteries of.
Play your sexuality.
Where are you?
The answer is clear. It's Pan.
I'll never forget. My mom was like, "Oh, so your characters, but she's like a girl," and I was like, "She was like, won't you think your podcasters will think?" And I'm like, "Well, considering I'm a cat person, they're gonna think that I." And then I had to explain what a furry was to her. So I was like, "I'm more worried about that than I." am."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh."
Did she have feelings about me playing a guy? Or is that more acceptable?
No, that's more acceptable.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It went more like, people do that? And I was like, yes. And she's like, oh.
All right. What did you have? I'm sorry.
70-year-old lady. I love you to
19.
death, but
You're gonna be able to like quickly jump back
look at you.
towards the edge, but half of your body is submerged in quicksand, and you are being pulled in.
No.
Your dexterity save was enough to keep you from just right in the middle.
Thorn whip.
Right? I was like, no, for real.
So I feel as if this time we're going to need to trigger an initiative because there's a lot
shit
going
happening,
on here. All right, let's see. We're on this one. Here's what we're going to play it as.
All right. I might be last.
This has never been an issue in my real life, but as a child, I worried about quicksand more than I ought to.
I feel like it was really pushed though. Like,
Be
Yeah.
prepared to sink into
oh
the
my God,
ground.
you're gonna
Ilias, what
die.
did you end up getting?
14.
Okay,
I don't know.
let's
Y'all
go.
never walked around outside like the little bogs we got around here in Cincinnati?
I'm
No.
on your
I had a shoe lost several times.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. Did not roll well.
Runa, what did you end up with?
18.
And Nox, what do you have?
27.
Nice.
Although I'm not gonna lie, the first was it this? No, it was my first
And
DM.
Rilda.
We had a room
A
full
dirty
of
20.
sand. Well, it was full of sand, but we spent 30 minutes
What'd you get?
real time
27.
investigating it to
Okay.
make sure
Just
it
make
was
sure.
not quicksand.
Nice. 14.
All right, let's change our
Thing is,
music.
D&D makes you afraid of. Mimics.
Doors.
I'm not really necessarily afraid of them, but they stand in my way quite often.
So Nox, you are the first to react to all of this stuff. And I'm going to
lot
go
of stuff.
ahead. Here's what I'm going to go ahead and do for your token, because your sentient sword basically kind of guides and communicates and translates for you. I'm going to give you basically like dark vision so that it'll kind of like it'll act essentially without me having to try to
Yeah.
tell you what it's kind of communicating to you. That makes sense. Yeah. 120 dark vision. And then what color do I want to make it?
It can hear and see 120 feet. Can it sense the thing on the other side of the wall?
I'm going to say probably not.
Okay.
What color should I make you, sir? Are you a blue guy? Let's make you blue.
Yeah.
You should be able to see blue, I hope.
That's great, but that'll work.
Okay, gray's fine.
I mean, it goes along with the
Yeah.
changeling.
Perfect. That's fine.
Gray skin.
Okay. So that's what's being communicated to you from your kind of central sounding female elf.
Okay.
And you still have that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go towards the archway, and
Which one?
this one here, where Runa is. Evens, I'm going left. Odds, I'm going right.
Hey.
So I'm either walking right into this thing, or I'm turning my back to
So
it.
you're going through the archway?
Yeah.
I feel like your sword is gonna be to the left.
It doesn't know.
You won't know until it crosses the archway.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Doesn't know.
It's not like true sight, it's
Right,
real sight.
right. He's like
Of
someone
the
like the
sword.
blind, like someone leading a blind person.
All right, I am going to the left.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello.
So 5, 10,
Stop
15,
laughing at
20.
me.
Okay, so I see this thing in front of me.
You do, and the intensity of the laughter becomes almost nauseating.
Okay.
Hopefully that's where you want it to be.
Yeah. Can I force myself forward the next extra 10 feet? I'm gonna move 10 feet forward towards it. If I can. Alright, and then I'm gonna take a action to
When you move right there, you take that getting into position, the ground becomes like dough.
Okay.
Now it becomes difficult terrain. It's very tough,
Okay.
and I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
I have alert. Does that help with anything or not?
Not with this in particular, because it's not necessarily something that's surprising.
Okay. No, that's an 8.
So you are basically reduced to 0 speed as you're kind of basically adhesed to the floor trying to pull your feet loose. I mean, you're in the position you're currently at, but you know you're like, oh shit, I'm stuck.
Yeah. Okay.
Assassinate.
You still have the rest of your turn, so feel free to take the rest of your turn.
This thing is, I remember this thing.
Well, shit, I'm still gonna try to take a swipe at it.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember this.
Chuckles. We call him Chuckles.
Uh,
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
ha, ha, ha.
It's a 22 to hit.
Oh, definitely. It's a very easy target to hit.
Do I get assassinate?
Fresh.
I don't. Assassinate is.
Or
You gotta have like.
has it taken an action yet?
It is not taking an action, but you have to have advantage as well, correct? Or is it a
so assassinate? He has advantage on any creature that hasn't attacked yet. If it's surprised, it's an auto crit.
Yes.
I don't think it would be surprised.
I don't think you're
but-
going to get the assassinate because you are stuck to the floor.
Okay, that's fine.
I think you're like adhesed, so it would possibly take that away from it.
take the advantage.
That's
away.
I think so.
That's
Stab Rooney.
I'm sure I'll get some sort of.
How dare you? How dare you?
Actually, no,
DM
I
the way
won't.
you
Nobody
do.
comments. Give me a comment and let me know
I'm
if
about
I
to dog
screwed
the
up.
shit out of
I
this.
know.
Wow.
We're
Should have gave that
dog
man
on
assassinate.
it's 9 points. of
Okay.
damage.
We should just.
I'm gonna report you to the
Like-
BBB.
When
Yeah.
this comes out, just be like, you should have given that man assassinate. Just comment like 50 times.
Every character died, and this is what you
And
get.
that's my turn.
Well, it'll be the end of season 2 if we all die. I'm gonna tell you. All right, so then that'll bring us to Rilda, who is basically feeling herself pulled. You're like not quite submerged, but you're being pulled.
Do I know about quicksand at all?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would have encountered this in the Underdark. Or the Underearth.
Yeah, so I would just try to do my like natural instinct to like, or what I know about it to get out if possible.
I mean, yeah, you can use athletics to try to peel yourself out. You still have a grip on land currently,
yeah,
but that's fading fast.
So yeah, I try to use all my memories and all that fun stuff to try and pull myself out.
Okay.
And I'm thinking my lucky stars, Ilias is with me. Oh, good. That's good. Yo. A 6.
Mm.
So Ilias, you look and see as she is like, what are you saying? Like, what are you trying to convey? Like you're like,
Son of a! I knew I shouldn't have looked in this tunnel.
and then
This damn quicksand.
she's sucked under. Just like you see her hands, and they fade. You're just getting fingers.
Oh Lord.
And that's. You got anything else you want to try to do?
Ooh. Can I talk under sand?
No. Nice try though.
Right. Then I will just.
PTSD for Rona.
I was gonna say, like,
No. Let me try. I'm just looking here to see.
let me
You never
ignore
know.
everything else I was going to do in this
As
combat.
Tennant's like, I told you it was dangerous.
Oh my God. Tennant is cruising for a bruising. As soon as I get out of this damn
If I-
quicksand.
Her hand's still above?
You have like 4 fingers, is what you can see.
Does that still count as an object I can see?
I mean, you can see fingers, but it depends on what you're trying
Yes,
to do.
it counts.
Levitate.
Yes.
Yeah, I give it to you.
But
But it's not your turn
I
currently.
know, it's not my
Okay,
turn yet.
all right.
I'm gonna just try not to panic and hope that
wiggle, yeah.
Make sure you keep your hand up.
yeah, like I'll know that I'm not supposed to move much or else I'll go down faster. So I'm just gonna try and hold still and hold my breath and like, not die.
Sure. All right.
gonna pickle.
Runa, you are up. I'm pretty sure you will hear Rilda go, "Ah!" and then just quiet as
It's mostly anger at myself. It's like
Ilias is probably like, oh shit.
Oh god.
What happened? Do you need help in there?
It's fine.
it's all under control.
kind of.
I'm going to like knock my arrows, but I'm gonna like give Ilias a look like it better be fine.
It'll be fine.
Should I drop my concentration or can I still be concentrating on Hunter's work?
I feel as if you have to make a concentration check for sure.
Okay.
10 or better.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, well then you're
Plus.
barely hanging on to the concentration for the hunger.
Okay.
Still get that extra D6. Yes.
So I'm gonna step forward to where I not see, like not to where Nox is in a puddle of the floor, but hopefully see the creature.
You will probably see him struggle, like he's trying to pull himself loose, and you actually see as his feet are probably he's up to like his ankles, like he's sunk into the floor up to his ankles,
And then where is the creature?
directly in front of him.
Yeah.
Right there, cool. Very nice.
Very nice, very nice. I am going to. Do I want to give myself fighting spirit and get advantage?
Fighting spirit.
I think.
Oh, I should use I keep forgetting that.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm gonna go
Give
for
you.
it. We're going for it. So first
You know.
arrow is an 8 plus a 14, 22.
22 hits.
I was just looking for that crit. Oh well, thank goodness, because that would have been in that one, but now it's a 27. And 14 is 21. So no crits, unfortunately.
My goodness.
Plus 9 is 42. 42 points of damage.
Pretty good. It is still up, but it is definitely minus several mouths, because you notice when you damage it, the mouths kind of fold inward,
Look who's laughing now.
and it loses some of its laughter.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I need to check something real quick.
You should get out of there.
Who should get out of there? Me should get out of there.
Nox.
Yeah.
So due to the nature of the incoherent babbles that is going on, any creature within 20 feet of the mouther, I need a wisdom saving throw.
I don't really love the name Mouther.
Yeah, I think it's the only two effective is those two.
16.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you guys are both good.
It's great having extra people
I
inside.
can't move. I can't run away from it.
Well, I don't have
Turn directly into
anything
a wall.
else, so
Okay.
that ends my turn.
Okay.
I break my ankles.
So it
trying
is
to
now
take
time
your
for the
shoes off.
creature. The creature is going to.
He has to jump from inside of his shoes to outside of his shoes.
It is going to bite Nox, or attempt to bite Nox. Does a total of 14 hit Nox by chance?
No.
Okay, and then next. One of the like mouths or the formation kind of arcs around and it just spits some sort of globule directly at Runa. And it comes directly towards your face. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
That is a 17.
Okay, you are able to avoid getting hit by this stuff, but when it impacts on the nearby wall, it kind of acidic.
Gross. Ew. I just grew it and then took a dirt tunnel slide.
And
That's
then
cool leg.
it's going to 5, 10, 15. Look at that. I lied. It starts going that way. And I'll give an opportunity attack to you, Nox, if you wish to take one.
Don't you go anywhere.
Sit your ass down.
I'll take it. 25 to hit.
Okay, 25 will hit it.
Take that grin off your face.
10 points.
Okay, takes the 10 points and it is losing mouths. As it pulls away, you feel intense pressure and pain on your feet as the ground solidifies.
Ooh.
As you are now stuck in the ground.
Ooh.
You're gonna need him to come back over. No, don't come back, come back.
That'll bring us to Ilias as we shift into the other chamber.
I don't love this for me.
I'm gonna cast levitate.
Sure.
Little bits of hands I can see.
Okay.
My hand breaks off.
Please don't.
Yeah, you will literally cast it. And how does levitate work for all of those who are watching the podcast? Then?
One creature or loose object of your choice that you can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna need you to do. Levitation works, you cast, but I also want you to use an Arcana because it's gonna be like a push and pull. So you're kind of. So the levitate will hold her from being pulled. She's like held, but what you're trying to do is basically cast it to pull her up.
Can I use will myself?
Sure, why not?
Sure I can.
Bring it back now, y'all. If you can get me above my head, I can probably get myself the rest of the way out.
You won't be able to move if you're in the air.
You just kind of float.
Yeah.
I mean, if-
17.
Yeah.
know
She's
what
trying
you're
to pull me out of the...
Yeah. Because you can move the levitated object, right? Or just makes them float.
I can change the target's
fucking
altitude by
Spider-Man.
20 feet in the direction of your turn.
Yeah.
If you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your move. Otherwise, I can use my action to move the target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what did you have?
Actually.
What did you have? Your total?
17.
Yeah, easy enough. So you can pull her out.
Haha.
How high do you want to make her go?
How high is the tunnel?
The little cavern that you're at is probably at 15 feet
Hey,
to the
move that
ceiling.
dead body while you're back there.
Right. 10 feet. Then.
Okay, so you will be pulled out, kind of gasping as sand falls out of all the crevices. And you are lifted directly up.
I feel relieved.
I
Do I
guess
have my...
so.
Did everything come up out with me?
What'd you get? Yeah, did you roll a d8?
Not yet.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Fireball.
Oh man.
Hey, you can breathe again, but...
8.
Feather beard.
Feather
I
beard.
have
Oh.
a feather beard.
Double
Your feather beard has a feather beard.
Let
Is it
me
down
roll-
underneath it
Let
now?
me roll how many are there? 6 of you? 7 of you?
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You never told us what mine was.
Ah, what?
Yeah, I know. We still haven't found out the weight for
7.
the 7.
Yours was anytime you would have said anything, pink bubbles come out of your mouth.
Aw, cute.
Can I still have that, please?
3.
Me and a gelatinous cube make the sound.
Okay, so when something triggers, that would be Runa. You feel this wave of energy kind of like flash over your body, and for the next minute, you are resistant to all damage.
Nice. Let's go.
Just had half damage life.
Anything else, Ilias?
Thanks, bro.
No, because it takes another action for me to move. So I guess I'm gonna move like
Is it concentration?
yes, 5 feet closer to you, just so we can have better visual. And then on the next turn, I'll move you over to the dead body.
Sick. Right.
So I got you in the right spot.
I can't actually see.
I'm levitating.
He's got a little levitating thingy.
Yeah, you want the levitating thingy?
Sure.
I also have a concentration ring.
And once I shake all the sand off, and I'm like getting my
levitating ring.
bearings again, I'll be like, this is really cool. I didn't realize quicksand made you float.
I believe I can
That's not the quicksand, bro.
What? Is it the mushrooms?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I told you not to eat the mushroom.
Here's your stand of levitation.
Darling, focus on murder, and I'll focus on my bad habits.
Fine, but we're going to talk about this later.
All right, so Tennant for his turn is quickly dashing, so he moves up into position, trying to figure out which direction he can be as helpful as he can. That'll bring us to Imon.
I guess I'm gonna move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'm just gonna be like, everyone okay? Anyone need any help?
Kill that fucker running away.
Now good.
It's all the little mouths. Follow the trail of mouths on the floor.
I don't think that's how
I don't think I want to.
I'm laying like quicksand.
I definitely don't want to do that. I'm gonna stay here. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. So there's laughter that's growing behind you, Runa.
Behind me?
Yep.
Yep.
And then what is your AC, Imon?
Shit. 17.
Okay. Both you and Tennant feel something wrap around your waist as I need you to see that big, large cluster of stone.
No, not this. This.
Oh,
I remember
one.
that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
I remember that guy.
That guy.
Will grapple you.
I knew I should have been like, I'm gonna hold a spell. I was like, nah,
Everything's great.
I'm not gonna get attacked.
I'm not gonna get
by
grappled by a
frickin'
stone.
stalagmite.
Yeah, and you're considered grappled currently. What we're gonna do is you turn around to see multiple tendrils or tentacles
And as he does that, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
for your.
Spirit Guardians.
How
Oh,
smart
those
are
haven't
you?
faded yet.
Now, the last 10 minutes, I got probably like 3 more minutes.
Oh, he fails it.
Alright. 3, 5, 7 is 12 points of radiant damage. Yeah, I figured I probably got 3 more minutes. Like, after this encounter before the next one, most likely, it'll be dropped.
All right, so it does damage it. It seems pretty hardy, seeing that's a rock formation of sorts. All right, that ends our first round of combat, bringing us to Nox, who is incapacitated.
Am I physically bound to the floor? Or
You are
magically
in
bound?
the earth, and it has solidified around you. So
Oh.
you would need to make like. You
How
would need
about
a
I
mold.
just shapeshift my legs smaller and pull them out?
Sure. Yeah, you can do
I
that.
was gonna say that. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna be like, can you just be a halfling?
Right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll just make my legs skinnier and
Perfect.
get out of this thing.
There you go.
Lady legs.
Lose the
Look at the
boots.
lady legs.
I'll lose the boots, but it's all right.
Do your clothes not shrink with you?
Is it like bonus action to shift or action? Because you still got your rest of your turn.
Yeah, I think it's an action, but let me check.
Just want to make sure you get all your potential.
As an action.
Okay, so that's your action. You get
Yeah.
some movement. You get a bonus action.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna step back behind Runa just a little bit while I gather myself.
So he does. You feel his hands kind of tap you like you've got this, Runa.
Do you not hear the laughing behind me?
No.
He does now that you pointed out.
Yeah.
Thanks for covering my back there. I'm like, fuck. I was hiding behind you.
And if that's all you've got, I'll move on to Rilda,
Yeah.
who is floating via levitate. As you look down below you, you see that the sand just kind of keeps folding in on itself, as if it's like hungry or wanting. It's constantly sinking. Quickly.
Yeah, that's definitely quicksand.
Do you have a better vantage point of the body from where you're at?
Yeah, you do.
Can I see if there's like super cool things on it? I would like to hold action.
So
to
would
the body
you
until it
when you
releases
take a
or-
look at the
yeah,
body,
releases
it
or-
cleverly looks as if it's just some sort of rock formation, like it's not even a real body.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Rude. Just rude.
Use your bow on the ceiling and push yourself.
You can do that. You can use things to move across.
Yeah, I would definitely want to like slow. I want to stay at 10 feet away, but I will like kind of weasel my way over a little closer.
Oh, you're going further in?
Oh, I thought. Do we need to
No,
dispatch this?
because
I don't know.
it's just
You believe from this where you are, it looks like a rock formation that looked like a human
okay,
arm.
okay.
you
I
got
thought
tricked
you meant.
before.
I thought it was gonna be like homie gonna pop out and. Okay, well I'm
Or
gonna
it could
go.
be a body that was turned to stone. I don't know.
I guess
just
we'll
commit.
Never know.
Either way, we. That's the
I
important
floated
part.
over you.
Okay. Like, hey, wait, what are you doing?
We're leaving.
I will. I'm crawling
Back
along the
here.
ceiling, but I'm above. Wait, I'm about 15 feet. Is that what you said?
Give or take, you're probably 10 feet above the ground, I think is what we decided.
Can I get through the doorway?
If I pull myself through, or am I too
you
far?
you could probably like duck down and maneuver yourself through. Sure.
That's what I would do. I'd
Yeah.
try and get line of sight on anything through the other doorway.
And as soon as you do, you can see that both Tennant and are literally like 4 or 5 feet off the ground, being
Hey, guys.
held aloft by these tendrils of this large rock-like
Runa is having
creature.
such PTSD. I hear. Whoa.
I don't even need tentacles. Look, you guys.
Anything else?
Yeah, I will use, unless you want to consider that my action.
So I'll give you movement for that.
Okay, I will take out my bow
Yeah.
in the air and try and, like, keep myself in a position where I can get some leverage on it
Sure.
and fire at this mountain holding up my
I'm
friends.
glad you said brace yourself, because I was going to have some fun with that.
Yeah, I'll probably.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think actually I'll probably just like back up against this wall,
Sure.
at kind of the corner or whatever. I'll take both of my
Both my actuallys.
No, this is not the
Like,
first round.
Have a beat brace.
I'm like running out of arrows.
That's good. I mean, sorry.
You're shooting 3 at a time. I'm shooting 2 at a time. Okay, so first one is a 31. Second one is a 24.
Both of which will hit.
And bonus action, move my
You
hunter's
said
mark.
31 and 24?
Yes.
Yes, they both will hit.
Hunter's mark is on my dude as a bonus action. So begin bleeding, please.
It's a rock.
Begin eroding, please. 13, 14 on the first one,
I was gonna say, do they bleed
and
magma?
16 on
we
the
don't
second
want
one.
Say those
14
numbers.
and 16,
14
so
and
30
so
total. And then I will shake in my little ranger boots up on the wall here. You can leave me up here if you want.
Okay.
Alright, that's going to bring us to Runa.
Oh,
Yeah,
you go.
Oh, that's all I want to do the base.
Yeah.
Couldn't see.
So I can still see the little dude.
No, you're good. I couldn't see it from where I was at.
My lowest was an 18.
Yeah, we'll definitely connect with that.
So that is 21. 28, 32, 33, and 34.
Oh, hang on a second. You
48.
got, before that takes place, hold those numbers, because they may or may not still be effective. You are starting your turn within 20 feet of this creature who is still laughing. I need another wisdom saving throw. So hold those numbers, and if you fail, sorry.
That is a 23.
You are fine. Continue
Okay.
with what you're doing.
48 points of damage.
Okay, that should take it down. So you will pin it and kill it. As it ceases
I
to
am just like one mouth, another mouth, like chipping them off.
Mouth at a time.
Each one that lets out a creepy laugh, that's the next one getting targeted.
Okay.
Keep laughing. Keep
Cover
laughing.
your arrows.
All right. Anything else you wish to do, Bruno?
I'm gonna turn around and look behind me at whatever was laughing back there.
You still hear the laughter, but you do not see anything currently. Pretty sure. No, don't see anything.
I'm going to take a look at Nox and I'll be like, head that way or head this way? Okay, so I will move past Nox,
Okay.
my 30 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and counter out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This one?
Let's go back.
I think this is 30.
Yeah. That one is 30.
And you probably will
And
be
yeah.
able to see it now. Yep. It is another mouther if you want to put that miniature on that. There you go. That you're catching the glimpse or sight of it as it looks very vicious at you, and then we'll move to Ilias.
Well, my levitating friend decided to fuck off. spell. I guess I'm gonna follow her back into this doorway.
Yeah, and as you come through the doorway, you see both Tennant and
I'm standing on the other side of the door.
you can still see through it to see that they're
Still see
being
through it.
manipulated, they're grappled, and looks like they may be moving here the next second or two towards its mouth to be devoured.
Don't like tentacles.
Check that off our list. Or his list.
I'm gonna pull out my wand of magical missiles.
Awesome. I encourage that. I support that.
I need you
I know you
to
do.
transform into the octopus again so you guys can have a tentacle battle.
Absolutely not.
Like a giant kaiju
Hand to
battle.
hand to hand to hand to hand to hand to hand to hand combat.
Aimon does not want to be in the middle of that.
Can you imagine the flurry of blows? That's 35 hits.
It just looks like one of those amusement park rides.
That's kind of how the. Oh no, that was different.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember.
We found tentacled aliens in Teens with Attitude a couple weeks ago.
Pretty much, I think first charge allows you to cast first level, and then you just add additional levels on each additional charge.
I'm gonna just do second level.
So basically, you have 2 charges.
Charges.
Yeah.
4 darts.
Yeah, 4 darts. I can't count.
2, 3,
12.
8.
12?
Wait,
Whole
no.
Is that with the plus
13.
13?
No, it's plus 4. It's plus 4?
4?
Okay.
It's
One
plus
per
1 for each
missile.
dart.
Well, 16. Final answer.
Okay. Okay.
9.
Definitely blow chunks of rock-like flesh or its armor off of it. It hurts it. It squelches.
And now I'm gonna just use Dark Form Archery.
Okay.
And then I'll roll. I will probably miss with that. 12 to hit.
That is going to miss. It ricochets off. Explodes in like firework, like glitter on the ceiling.
And then I rolled a 16 for Wild Magic.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Now I'm done.
Tennant is going to struggle, but he's going to attempt to reach for his boot. He's going to wiggle, get kind of himself contorted in such a way he pulls out a movable rod, and he quickly grabs it and clicks the button and like holds it towards himself. So he locks himself hopefully into place.
Asshole!
Well, I was gonna say he reaches one of the hands towards you, but call him an asshole. You hear the old man say, "What an asshole!" Aimon, you are up.
Alright, Aimon is not liking this. So he is going to...
Sick. Okay.
I thought you didn't like
I was gonna
tentacles.
say.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's everyone
He's
has
into
their right
little
to
light
reaction.
slapping. but
Definitely gonna have to
not
put a
into
warning
any
at the beginning of this
tying
video.
Viewer discretion is
Exactly.
We're gonna put some warnings on this video.
incredibly adult topics. He's going to cast Firebolt
See,
on
Blue
it.
will sponsor it.
So that'll be a 28 to hit.
It does.
Alright, so there's 3d10 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
I remember what I'm forgetting to do.
6 points of fire
Fire
damage.
Take my -5 to get a +10.
Okay.
I was like, why am I not doing enough
Don't
damage?
forget your wild magic.
Yep, that's what I was getting ready to roll right now. That was
It's like 60 points of damage.
16 on the wall.
You're good. You're good.
That was a terrible.
How many points did you do?
6.
Oh. That's pretty bad.
3d10.
Yikes.
I rolled terribly.
Anything else, Aimon?
I am going to. So that was that. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay, what does that do for the viewers?
I ward a creature within range, including myself. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose its attack.
So if it goes to attack you, it's going to pass a save and then...
DC 20 wisdom saving throw.
That's okay, good.
And wild magic, 9.
You're good so far?
Okay.
Next is going to be our Malver.
So
He
hopefully
slithers
he's not
there.
going to be able to gnaw on me.
Okay. As it moves into position, it's going to spit this goo directly at Runa. Runa, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
17.
Okay, you avoid it again. Another slaw.
Spitting at me.
And that will be what it's going to do as the roper has. What's the DC 20?
DC 20.
Yeah, it is going to actually let you go out of its grapple.
Oh.
And then it is going to attempt
Sorry
to
about
grapple
Oh,
Rilda.
is it Spirit Guardians?
Is it close
Yes.
enough? Am
Oh,
I
yeah.
close enough
So
to it?
Spirit Guardians.
So it's got to beat a what on that? 17?
20.
20? Okay. Yeah, it fails that as well.
Alright.
Am I close enough to it?
Oh, you are definitely close enough to it.
Okay.
It's got a long ass reach.
13 points of radiant
Damn
damage.
ass
It's got like a
reach.
20-foot reach.
It's a little
25-foot
ridiculous.
reach.
How much? 13?
13 points of radiant damage.
Perfect.
And it's a
it's-
large creature. So.
And it's got a high AC because it's just all rock. I remember that. I don't know what it is, but I know it's high.
Rilda, one of the tentacles comes, or tendrils come at you, and it is going to be
She's also still like.
I know, elevated.
Mm,
Does a 19 get you?
Yes.
Okay, so you will just feel it kind of lasso around your ankles, and it starts to pull you in. Tennant, it tries to pull in, but it can't. Let Imon go. Then it's gonna, I guess what it'll do is you're the only floatable target, so it's gonna pull you in and try to bite you with this one.
I'm going to use cutting words.
Okay,
You ugly stack of rocks.
Yeah.
go kick rocks.
Go.
Barefoot.
Yeah. Go kick rocks. And that will be, what is my bar dice now? Oh, D10. So we'll see.
Nice. That reduces the
Hopefully.
damage?
No,
Or the
I'm
attack?
reducing its attack. Hopefully, well, 5.
Nice.
Oh.
I have a 17.
So yeah, it definitely misses. So it comes in and you kind of like contort your body in such a way where like you block his bite with its feet or something like that, right?
Hopefully that actually.
That will end its turn, bringing us to the top of round 3, as it is now Nox's turn.
Alright.
Thanks, Imon. You'll see me duck my head out of the way as like acid comes.
There.
Guess what's back there?
Another one.
I don't think this is very funny, Mouther.
Alright, I'll get up here.
He's gonna die happy.
Oh, shit.
Extra boots.
Yeah. Don't get too close to it.
Hey, how many boots on?
Does that make my feet bigger?
right. Hobbit feet.
Gonna make my hobbit feet right now. No, alright, that's as close as I'm gonna get to it, and then I will just take a shot with a crossbow on it.
All right.
16 to hit.
It does.
9 points of damage.
Gotcha.
And that'll be it.
All right, Rilda, you're up.
God damn it. Here I am again.
So technically, Rilda, you're like, I'm gonna move you. You should be like right there next to it.
I don't see where I was.
You're kind of there, I'm sure. like directly below
You
I'm
are
on.
right there. Tennant is actually there. So you're-
I am going to, let me see this real quick. Okay, it's instantaneous. I'm going to cast Misty Step.
Yeah.
I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet away, because that's as far as I can go from Tentacle Boy out of his grasp. I'm still going to be floating, I assume, when I come back.
Levitate lasts for how long?
10 minutes.
Yeah, you're good,
Within
because
60 feet.
You could probably Misty Step to the ground, but you're just gonna float back up.
Right. I'm just going to stay up, but let's see, I was there, so I can't tell how far. I just want to go the full 30 of Misty Step as my bonus action.
about
Yeah,
there.
30.
Okay,
please.
perfect. And then I will like spin myself around in spot trying to get leverage against something to go ahead and take my shot. I'd like to, if you'd permit me to shoot at the tentacle holding up Tennant to see if I can't
You can.
like loosen him up
You
or
can.
help his
Yeah.
release or something. I'm gonna take both shots at that tentacle. So 34. Is that right? Yeah, 34 on the first one and
That hits.
23 on the second.
That hits as well.
Oh, good. 2 ones. So 10 points on the first one. Okay, much better. And then 16 and 22 on the second one.
That splits and severs the tendril
Brace yourself, Tennant!
as he clambers and holds on to his
Oh, he's got the rod. Right.
rod,
Okay.
and then it severs as it kind of like waves back and then folds back and kind of reattaches itself to the body.
Does any rock goo get on anybody?
It's dust, rock dust.
Rock dust. I'm baffled by that happening, but I'm glad he's loose. And that's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
Runa,
I'm real
yeah.
done. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna use my sharpshooter, like I should have been doing this whole time. It's fine. It's fine.
Shooting at the top.
That is
It's
a
ricochet.
yeah, dirty 20,
It hits.
She's just showing off now.
and that is 17 plus 24
Mhm.
plus 4 is 28. Second arrow is a 17.
Mhm.
So that's another 17 plus 8 plus 5 plus 5, 30. Dead.
No, it's still up, but it's looking really rough.
A 22.
Diamond in the
Hit.
rough.
So 17 plus 3 is 20 plus 8, 28.
How would you like it to die?
This is another one of the little mouse things.
Yep.
I want, like, to just pew, pew, pew right in a bullseye until they, like, just spear through the thing.
Beautiful. Yeah, and it will. It will, when you go, each one of them go through, creating that effect. Eventually, it'll just in half, and then it kind of wiggles and just slumps over, kind of turns to ooze or goo.
Yeah. Free piece. Then I am going to move around.
Look this way.
Yeah.
Continuing it.
To see what I see.
20, 30.
Are we hearing the laughter lesson or anything?
There is zero laughter other than Runa's.
That's more of a cackle. I can tell that.
I was
there's
gonna say
difference.
that's a like.
She can't wait to tell her this one.
There's really nothing that you can see right off the bat,
Okay.
and then Ilias will bring it back to you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Firebolt. That's rock.
Okay.
Probably not. It's an 11.
11 to hit it, no.
That's a 16 for Wild Magic.
That misses as well.
And then 15 for Sorry for Armor.
That misses. Yep.
I did nothing.
Your You're concentrating really hard. on
So
me.
Tennant is going to click his button and he kind of drops to the floor. He'll fall prone on his butt because his leg's still a little banged up. But he will actually hopefully get to do something here. What's he got?
Oh, I get to cast it for free. Nice. That was a dog.
He is going to cast Banishment. Bless you. Bless you.
Going a little extreme with banishment.
Okay.
He's like halfway there.
Do you not want to do that? I don't think so.
No, I don't care.
Let's do, that's a little too much for you.
I was
No,
Uh,
vanish.
He will do, healing word.
On the rock. I was kidding.
On, I'm on you taking some damage? Or no?
not too much. I mean, a little bit, but like I was just during the fireball. That's it.
Okay, well.
I really remember
It's
that.
cold down here.
Rethink his life choices and just pull out his longbow.
You shouldn't succumb to peer pressure, Tennant. Do what you do.
Do what
your
you
truth.
want to do.
And he will miss with his longbow.
This guy really needs to work on his confidence.
You're gonna come to regret this, Imon.
That's
Imon's like, I regret a lot of
I'm on, it is your turn.
I always regret everything.
lovely. Yeah, I will do a firebolt against this thing again.
Yep.
Because why not?
Wait, no. Fire isn't very effective against rock.
It seemed to be effective.
28.
Definitely is.
Alright.
If it doesn't work, I'm going to get pull a mysterious ball out of my pouch and
22 points of
Try to get
fire damage this
So close, so close. Few of the tendrils will be burst off the body. What's left of the tendrils kind of curl back up and absorb back into the body.
time. Q. And that will end, well, my turn outside of the wild magic I have to roll.
Yeah, what's that doing for you?
That is a 3.
Okay, roll a d8.
Oh no, that's what I got on the D8. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, okay,
Wild
so you got a
magic.
3.
Yeah, a 3 on the D8.
So for the next minute, all your spells with a casting time of 1 action now cost a bonus action.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Well, this wild magic table was nice for me so far.
I just
Um,
explode things.
Right? I mean, you helped.
The creature is going to... Yeah, it's going to attempt 5 and 10. It starts to migrate off where it was. So it sounds like basically rumbling rock and gravel as it shifts.
Away.
Trying not to move.
I'm trying not to.
I know.
break through the
That
wall.
is going to be its turn. As it'll, for its action, essentially, it's taking the dodge
It
action.
does have to make a wisdom saving throw for the spirit guardians.
It fails that.
Alright, so that is 3, 9, 15 points of radiant.
And that will take, they will beat it into gravel.
Good.
Okay.
The Sandman.
That
Dramatic sound.
will end the combat, the
combat.
initiative. What?
Cool, I'm just gonna loop around the back there.
Yeah.
Hopefully pop out.
You literally kind of see a little cubby or an alcove. It has basically a mushroom and a water source in it. And the pathway just keeps going around until it
Glaring at the mushroom the whole way.
So, yeah.
Elias, can you set me down gently?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna drop you. I'm not gonna actually drop you.
Leave you up on the ledge.
You're cheating. You're above the, above the dungeon.
Alright. Let's see if I can actually move. Rena, you're just coming back around to the center.
Nope.
Going that
Are
way?
you-
Going the other way. Yep. Taking
Yeah,
a whole
well,
loop-de-loop.
that's too dangerous for me to try to move you that way, so...
Okay.
There
we go.
It'll move the entire map if I try and do that.
I'll get you. I'll do it.
Alright, cool. I'll let Eric do it then.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow, Eric.
Oh, we're-
Wait, no, I got moved somehow.
You're just filling the map in.
Yeah, I'm trying to realign everybody. There we are.
I know there's no way to fix that.
Huh?
I said there's really no way to.
I
log
know. Believe me, I know. It's all good.
it. So there you go. You did your full circle to fill your map in. That's what you were doing.
Yep. I was filling my gotta fill all of the nooks and
I
crannies.
know. Because you should be able to see, as you can see, it fills it in like a shadowy. That just shows you what you would have seen. So it revealed it in the fog of war.
That's really
All right, this way is clear. I guess we go back to that first hallway back in the beginning with these things that we didn't need to fight.
Hey, there might have been something for us to loot.
Good that way.
I didn't look at that body from the quicksand.
I thought we
It wasn't a
determined it
body.
wasn't a body.
We can never be too sure until we touch it.
Well, then go back and touch it.
Nope, not it. Already did the quicksand
I
trap.
can't levitate
touch
you
rock.
again.
1, 2, 3, jump.
Go touch rocks.
Go.
Go touch rocks.
Go touch grass. Whole ball.
I prefer the dark.
So we're going. which
Going
one?
all the way back out to
Yeah.
here.
Sure. There's two directions to go. There's a left path and a right path. Tennant feels as if the
I
left,
always go left, but
Tennant feels as if the left is the right, but he's been through a lot and he's not sure. Don't hold him to that.
Do you have any sense of how much longer or farther we're supposed to go?
Well, we haven't come to the catacombs yet, so we'll see.
Sick. Okay.
What is my blade sense?
If we go the right pathway, this next section should start to get us into the catacombs.
So we'll know by in the next 30 feet or so?
You should
Yeah, right.
probably know.
Okay. Well, then come with me. Let's limp forward. We'll go left
Sure.
and see what we see and see if we recognize it. So then Tennant and I will slowly, cautiously head there. Come now. This way?
that's not the left.
That is
That's
my
the right.
left.
Yep.
This is the right.
Okay.
This is my left.
So when you
That's my
get
left.
to the left side, what you got currently is it looks like a winding pathway. It goes like a curve to the left and seems like it fades away just past your vision, your dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very narrow kind of tunnel.
This
So
it?
it looks like it's going to take you further than like 20 feet or 30 feet. Like you're going to have to travel down a pathway.
Does it feel like a downward or an upward or flat?
It's pretty flat.
Okay. Tennant, this? Is this?
It's been years since I've been down here, and like I said, so much has changed. I can't guarantee it.
Okay. Did anybody else follow us? Or is anybody like looking down the hall?
I mean, I think
I'll
it's
go
this
maybe like 40-ish feet down the right hallway just
I'll
to.
go with Lorna.
When the two of you go down the left or the right hallway, you hear the very distant sounds of what sounds like metal on stone. Dink, 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 dink. Like a cacophony of like metal tinging against stone. It's very faint.
I feel like we'll make our way back over to where the rest of the group or the little ways down the other tunnel. We'll say, heard some like maybe mining sounds. Like, are we supposed to go past something like that, or is that an area to avoid, Tennant?
I don't know what there would be down here to mine, other than some crystals. I would say the left path may yield screams of horror. You might be able to hear something like that in the distance.
Oh, well, this doesn't sound as appealing.
My instinct says
The
less
tinking.
screams of horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, I guess really, in reality, the true question is, the direction we were heading when we were outside was north to the place. if we go down the tunnel to the right, that's going to take us more southeastern area.
Yeah,
and
but it
that's
could
where
go
it
like
wraps
up or
around.
down and wind back, and we have no
It
idea.
could. Whereas down the left, though, that's just directly north. It takes us up directly north.
I always like the left path, though, personally, me, as a...
So we're gonna go left towards the Screams of Horror.
We
Yeah.
fought screaming things.
Or
Wasn't
right
that bad.
towards the mining.
And possibly
It was a
away
tink.
from wherever you're going.
Ting. Ting.
I mean, if we were already heading north, the ranger in me says we need to go towards the direction we need to go towards. I know screams of horror are not ideal, but I mean that could be a mine for evil things. I don't know.
Investigation check
Could
and see
be
if
towards
there's
the
like a more
catacombs of the
any type of footprints
place
or
that
something on the
Empress was
ground
in.
or
What do we remember
Sure.
about that?
marks
It's
to
just
show
like a
So like a survival.
yeah.
prison on the bottom.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, prison where they're torturing, where the Empress is
Oh,
torturing
nat
people.
20, so 28.
That sounds reasonable.
So there is
That would be my mind.
more activity, older, but more activity to the left than there's very light activity to the right. So there's
I'm
more
on makes
footprints and markings to the left than there would be to the right.
Imon makes a good point. Like if it's part of the building the Empress is in, and that could be like the prison where all the clinking is, where she's torturing people or something like
Screams
that.
could be the torturing too.
That's true.
The left looks a little bit more used. The right is more recent, but less traveled.
Okay. I say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tabaxi by their toe. If they holler, let them go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I
You
think
could
we
always
should just go left.
split the party. There's an even
Oh, yeah.
number of people.
Totally. Me and Rilda have this psychic connection, and we will know if the other one is in danger.
That's not exactly it at all in any way. Maybe you do, but I have no idea. I can't even sense when I'm in danger. So, like, woo!
I don't even know when there's quicksand. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a ranger. Let me just point this out. The worst.
Left.
Left or right? What's the choice?
I say left.
Take a vote. All those for left.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right, Tennant.
Unanimous?
Let's go.
I love how we all think it's a bad idea, but
Okay.
we're going for it.
Characters.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
100%. I think it's, the
be honest.
catacombs and prison of where the Empress is holed up. The screaming is from people that she's captured being tortured.
Or more than
That's
Mallard thingies.
Well, I feel like this is a good stopping point till the next episode. Looks like we've reached the end of this chapter. Thank you all for watching Creating Grin. Please subscribe. Help us hit our 500 subscription mark there. Press the button down below. Smash the bell button to keep up to date on the newest episodes. Leave a comment. Thumbs up the video. Do all the things. And check us out on our socials. We got Facebook. We got Instagram. We got Threads. We are
Teletubbies.
Tiki Taki.
at _eating_grin, TikTok at creating grin, all one word. And until next time, keep grinning.
Bye.
Bye.